A new arrival. The train cut through the mountain pass like a steel serpent, its rhythmic chugging echoing through the serene Carpathian landscape. Outside the window, mist clung to the dense evergreen forests, the treetops shrouded in an ethereal white. A scattering of farmhouses and winding paths appeared briefly before vanishing as the train curved toward its destination. Branholt, a quiet town perched in the shadow of towering peaks. Luther leaned back in his seat, adjusting his dark woolen overcoat. A faint crease appeared between his brows as he turned his gaze to the window. The landscape reminded him of places he had known centuries ago, wild, untouched by modernity. Yet there was a peculiar energy here, a hum beneath the stillness, like the mountains themselves were alive. The conductor announced the station with a loud, practiced call. The train hissed to a halt, steam rising in ghostly spirals. Luther stood, smoothing the lines of his coat before retrieving his modest luggage, a leather bag that had traveled across centuries with him. He stepped off the train, his boots meeting the worn planks of the platform. The station was bustling despite the early hour. Vendors called out to one another in Romanian, their voices mingling with the laughter of children chasing each other through the crowd. The air was crisp and faintly sweet, carrying the scent of pine and freshly baked bread from the marketplace nearby. Luther took a slow breath, his sharp eyes scanning the area. Branholt was picturesque, its cobblestone streets winding through clusters of stone cottages with red-tiled roofs. A church spire loomed in the distance, its bell tolling faintly. "Inspector Luther?" The voice broke through his observations. Turning, Luther saw a man striding toward him. He was short and stocky, his mustache impeccably groomed, his dark overcoat buttoned against the chill. "I'm Chief Inspector Wilhelm Reinhardt," the man said, extending a hand. "Welcome to Branholt." Luther took the hand, his grip firm but not overpowering. "Thank you, Chief Reinhardt. It's a pleasure to be here." The chief inspected Luther for a moment before smiling. "Let me show you to the carriage. The station's charm wears off quickly in the cold." As the horse-drawn carriage trundled through Branholt's streets, Luther took in the town's details.